Alrighty, everyone, back to Gamers Against Cancer 2026. We are here raising money for Stand Up to Cancer. If you guys would like to donate, you guys can go and find that. If you type in, you can either type in gamersforhope.com/donate, but you can also find a link pinned in the top of the chat. I think you can also find it in the About section. But yeah, talking about donations, we have received a $50 donation from Grandmum with no comment, but that is, but thank you, Grandmum, for the donation. But of course, if you would like a donation and would like to have your message read out, feel free to donate however much you would like and leave a comment if you'd like to. But also, if you want to be like Grandmom, you do not have to leave a comment, or you can also be anonymous. However, it is time to get into the next run, which is Orkla Delin again, with this time Hyperbolica. So, Lynn, take it away.
Okay, so welcome back and welcome to this great weird game which is Hyperbolica. I will run the game in any percent and we'll see a lot of strange geometry in this game. And I suggest we start in 3, 2, 1 and go! So, what's Hyperbolica? It's an independent game developed by Code Parade, which is also a YouTube channel dealing with weird geometrics in video games, fractals, and everything like this. And for the moment, we are here in a math class because, yeah, mathematics, fractals, geometry, stuff like this. But something strange is happening. We fell asleep and we are transported into the strange world of Hyperbolica, which is in the game like an alternative world hidden behind virtual reality stuff. So we are not really supposed to be here, but we are welcomed by this blue guy here, which will be our sidekick during the run. But yeah, he talks a lot. But for the moment, we can move like this. And to move in this world, we obviously need a map. So that's why we are going to see this guy here, because he will give us a map. We won't use the map during the run, but we need it to continue the game. So let's go for it. And that's great. So we don't really have the time to read this, but what we have to do here is to get we have to get 5 crystals, and to get these 5 crystals, we will have to go in various worlds. So we will start with this one, which is the Infinity Cafe. So this is a cafe, but this it doesn't have borders. It's whole hyperbolic. That's why it's called the Infinity Cafe. And if we open the map, we can see it's extremely strange. So everything is distorted, and we don't really have a good vision on the perspective in this game. So for the moment, we are just exploring, but we'll have to do some tasks in this weird installment. So we have to give some meals. So, we can just throw the meals, so that's a good thing. Great. Whoa, I messed up a bit, but it's this way, because we don't have to respect the order the game wants us to do the things, so we can just optimize everything like this. Here you can recognize the lo-fi girl. The game is full of Easter eggs like this. Okay, yeah, that's the right spot. Great. Great. I wanted to be sure with this one. That's actually one of the hardest things to do in this run. But here, as we are in a marathon, I just made it the safe way. I mean, I waited to see if the meal were going to the table. We don't do that in like a what we call pace. And now that we have our first crystal, we can go to the main menu because it will make us go back to the entrance of the cafe. That's a good thing for us. And now we have to go back to the menu once again to continue because it will lead us back to the main hub. And now we have to go there for the second crystal. We have to go to this weird place. This is a farm, but it has a weird projection. It's all a spherical projection. So this means actually the world is like flat, but there is a projection of the world to the sky. So we don't see the sky. I don't know if I'm clear, but this means if we project the floor, if we make an optical projection, it will project to the other side of the world, like a sphere. So, yeah. Oh, that's too bad. Great. And just shoot this one. Wasn't supposed to shoot this one, I think, but yeah, that's okay. Okay, great. That is the one I was supposed to shoot. Great. Oh, we already shot this one. I'm a bit lost because I wasn't supposed to shoot the one I shot first. So yeah, and you can see the perspective is all strange. Great. Okay. Oh yeah, there is one here. I'm supposed to shoot that. Yes. I'm not sure. I think I shot the last one. I was supposed to shoot. I'm a bit lost because I completely messed up at the beginning. But yeah, I think I'm in. Yeah, I think this will work. Anyway, that was the one I was looking for. But yeah. Actually, we have to shoot this far away because if we don't go that far, the gophers will like go back into the ground. So we don't want this to happen. Okay, there was one here. Okay, I think I'm back on tracks, but I really don't know what happened. Great. I think there was one here. Yes. It's always a bit messy during the runs, this thing. Okay, especially in marathon runs. I think there is one hidden here. And I'm supposed to do that. Yeah. Yes, that's one. Don't go too close of it. Yes, and I already shot that one. That's the mistake I did. And the last one is hidden behind the house, which is not extremely strange. And I think I got them all. We'll see. Oh, I missed one. Where is it? Oh, this one. I'll try to get it this way. Okay. Great. Okay. We got all the gophers, everything can grow back, and so we get on second crystal. Okay, so time to go back to the menu and do some exit continue thing. Once again, we'll talk to our friend, and our little friend here will give us a new object. Actually, there are some trinkets in the game, and so to unlock the true ending, we have to do all the trinkets. We have to get all the trinkets, but here we don't really care. We just have to continue to quit and continue. And this time we'll go to, where is it? Whoa, I'm completely lost. I think, yeah, this way. We have to go to the snow. Yes, so the snow is the most RNG part of the run. Um, just behind the last boss. This is one of the two things I want to be lucky with when I'm on a world record pace, because I have the second time on speedrun.com on this category, because of the 2 seconds hesitations at the end of the last boss. So yeah, I could still be on a world record pace, but it won't be the case for this run because I already messed up a bit. But for the moment, we have to beat these children in a snowball fight. And that's why I was calling this extremely RNG, because you cannot really control where they're going and what there is throw at you. But I think there is one, and the blue one will be done. Oh, it was the pink one I just hit. Okay, great. Okay, the pink one is good. That was a good performance for this snowball fight. And so they want to make a team with us, because the thing with this world is that the world is separated in two parts, the blue part and the red part. And the children want the main gate to be opened because they don't see the point of this conflict. And so we are faking to be a spy to go to the other side of the border. Yay! Perspective. But yeah, we have to go there, and we have to talk to this character here, because we were sent to her, and so she would give us blueprints to build something. And so we need to bring this back to the other side. To do this, we'll exit to the menu and go back at the entrance because it's quicker. And we have to go back to the children. So you can see the block here changed a bit, but for the moment it does not look like something really. But anyway, we get some tools for the other side, so we'll have to use back the catapult here. But now that they believe we are a spy, they don't really care. They just let us use the catapult here. So yay, perspective once again. So it's time to give the tools. And here we have a forge knot. The forge knot will convince the guards at the other side to give us the key to open the main gate. And this time, to go back to the other side, we'll use this trebuchet thing. And yay, more perspective. And we can see how the sculpture evolved. So yeah, we have a key. We have the knot. It gives us the key, and so it's time to open the door. Actually, the two sides are on a dispute to know if we have to put the cereal or the milk first. But this whole conflict is just pointless, and the children just want to prove it. And that's why they built a sculpture like this. Because if we cannot agree about what to put first, maybe we can put both at the same time, and so the conflict is solved. Great. We solved everything, but there is a problem. The problem is the plan B. Yeah, The objective was to make this explode if the plan was a failure. But anyway, we have a crystal. This is the third one, and there were two more, but we did the worst part of the game, and it's time to come back to the menu, to the quit and continue once again, and to leave this place. Small discussion with our friend. He talks about some biometric signatures that make people go inside Hyperbolica for some reason, but we don't really care, we don't really understand, but we'll understand at the end. But for the moment, we have to get our first crystal, it's not the last one, and to do so, we have to go inside the maze. So yeah, it's a non-Euclidean maze, so okay, go back to the entrance to skip the dialogue, and I have to follow a route here. So I go to the right, I go to the left, I can picture the map, I go to the right, and I go to the left, I go to the left, and I go to the left. And you can see the map is all weird. I go to the right, I think. I think I messed up. No, it's not to the right, it's to the left here. Sorry. And here I go to the right. What? What did I do? I think I messed up, but I don't know how. Okay, I think I'm back on track. I have to go right on this and go left on this. Please tell me I'm not wrong on this. Yes, and I have to go left and right at the end. Okay, I'm back on track. Okay, I must have missed some visual triggers because I opened the map and I usually don't do it. But that's a good thing because for the show, you have seen you have seen how the map is looking, and you have seen it's all weird. So we can go back to the entrance and leave this place because we have a fourth crystal, and so we are missing one crystal. And for the last crystal, actually, I hope you remember that a friend gave us a ticket at one moment, and this ticket will be useful now because it's a ticket to go to a modern art exhibition, which is called the Nemo. So it's for non-Euclidean modern probably something. And so this is the vaporwave area actually. And the only thing I have to do in this place is to go to the highest part of this world to meet the artist who built all of this. So let's go for it. Okay, I'll just wait for some safety reasons. So yeah, it's whole vaporwave and stuff. Please, great. Great. Actually, we really don't want to fall. So yeah, we just have to go to the upper part here. And actually, the same guy gives us the missing trinket if we go for the true ending. But here, as we are going to the any percent, we don't really care about this. We just have to meet the guy to get the regular trinket. And we have our last trinket. Great, we can go back to the menu, go to continue, and now we can leave this place. We won't do quit and continue for this because there is a knot on the floor, and for some reason, if we quit and continue here, we spawn at the entrance of the museum. But here we just have to meet back our friend here, and great. Okay, so he will just say to us that the crystals do not have any power. It was just to have fun with a friend, sadly. So yeah, it's time to go back to our life. But it's not over. This is not over because this is not really our geometry class here, because our brain has been hacked by the artificial intelligence being at the origins of Hyperbolica, and it wants to use us to leave Hyperbolica and take over the world. And it's basically a GLaDOS-like boss fight. It will launch missiles at us, and we will have to make it itself. But it can also shoot lasers, and lasers do not bring any damage to the boss fight, but it can hit us. So it's all RNG to get missiles instead of lasers, and for the missiles to hit the boss because it's not mandatory. Please, please stop with the lasers. It's unbearable. Please, come on. Wow, we are extremely unlucky with this. Okay, great. Okay, come on. If I go around the boss like this, actually, there is a lot of chance to get it hit by the missiles, if there are missiles, obviously. Great. Oh, too bad. Great. And now, last phase before the end. And the end, I will say, because the end will not be at the last hit on the boss. There will be something else to do before the ending of the run. And this part can be extremely long because, as you can see, the perspective are really, really, really strange on this part. And so there are very few places in which the game can recognize us and so throw missiles or lasers at us. So it's extremely RNG, and it can go extremely wrong as well and take some minutes to get what we want. Oh, great. One. Come on. Please. Come on, do your thing. Okay, this part is always a nightmare. That's why that's actually why the estimate is that high, because this boss fight can be an extreme troll at some point. Yay, second one. Great, I think. Come on. Third one. Great. Whoa, fourth one. One last one, please. One last. Come on. I'm stuck. I don't know why. Okay. Please, come on, come on, come on. One last hit. Come on. And yes, this is the worst part of the run, especially when you are on a world record pace or just a PB pace, because it's totally RNG and it can take minutes. Great, last hit. And the time will be when I will hit the switch here, and it is time. We're done. We're done with Hyperbolica in any percent, but this is not the end. This is not the end. This is the end of the run. This is not. This is the end of the run, but it is not the end of the game. There are a few discussions here. Come on. The game. I think my game is broken. The text does not want to skip. That's so weird. And this time I can see my time, and I can see Yeah, it's good. It's a good time. A really long boss fight, but it's usual in this game. So yeah, we will. So now people can leave Hyperbolica world and go back to their lives. So that's a great thing. Actually, we will meet people we did not meet during the game because we skipped absolutely everything. Um, and we will not see the optional cutscene at the end in which we meet back Cornelius, which is the blue guy in the real world. I mean, real world. And but we can see most of the thing anyway. Last discussion with Cornelius, in which he wants to meet in the outside world and still be friends and stuff like this. Great. It's time to live your life. But I don't know why the text is so slow. But this is the end of Hyperbolica. I really recommend you to play this game because we did not see a lot of it actually, and it's extremely funny to see this geometrical stuff be totally twisted, as you can see on the map right here. It has been developed by Code Parade, which is also a YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel has a lot of devlogs about the development of this game. So I really recommend you to watch those videos to understand some mechanics and how things were made, especially in the spherical projection world. I tried to explain it, but the video is really greatly made to explain this. So I really recommend to discover this game by your own. And thank you so much to having me with this game on Gamers Against Cancer. Don't hesitate to donate for the cause, which is a great cause by the way. And I think we will meet back again tomorrow with What the Car, a really different weird game, and once again another kind of weird game I will play in this marathon. So it was a great time being here, and I'm glad I'm glad to see you tomorrow again.
Alrighty, thank you. That was a very good run. I always enjoy seeing that run. But yes, on Cardell will be running What the Car tomorrow. But that is going to do it. I am going to be your host for the next run as well, which is going to be Duck Life Battle by I Like Baguette. Currently, though, our tech does seem to be AFK, so we are going to be stuck on this scene until possibly switch over. So,
Okay.
yes. So while we wait for tech to get back to their computer, if you guys do, of course, please feel free to donate to the charity Stand Up to Cancer. You can find the donation page linked at the top of the chat. You can also find it in the About section of the stream. We are currently on $1,056.69. And yeah. So definitely get those donations in. The next few games, while we're waiting, I will quickly run through those. We do have, so next is going to be I Like We Get 25 with Duck Life Battle, Pokemon Crystal by Pro Poke Noob, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild by Celestric, and Planet Diver by Organ Mike. And then, obviously, Prince of Persia by Howlin' Mad Mike. And that is pretty much going to be your evening runs for tonight. But yes, so we are going to go AFK for a second. We may be staying on this scene until Tech arrives back at the computer. So yes.